Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to GG Press, Japan's Defense Minister Shinjiro Koizumi and Australia's Defense Minister Marles issued a joint statement on April 19th, following their meeting the previous day. They called for all parties involved in the military conflict between Israel and Lebanon, including the Shiite organization Hezbollah, to adhere to the ceasefire agreement. Furthermore, they emphasized the necessity of continued negotiations to resolve conflicts across the broader Middle East, including Iran, and to ensure the safety of the Strait of Hormuz. The statement also voiced opposition to China's coercive actions in the East and South China Seas. It specifically highlighted concern over dangerous and unprofessional acts by the Chinese military, citing incidents where Chinese fighter jets repeatedly fired flares at Australian military aircraft. The ministers also explicitly stated their opposition to any unilateral attempts to change the status quo in the Taiwan Strait situation. Disturbing audio obtained by metro.co.uk captures the tense moments an Indian oil tanker captain pleaded with the Iranian Navy after his ship, the Sanmar Herald, was fired upon in the Strait of Hormuz. The captain stated, "You gave me clearance to go. My name is second on your list. You are firing now. Let me turn back." Tracking data showed the tanker attempted to reverse course and flee. The Iranian Navy issued a warning, declaring that any vessel attempting to approach the strait would be targeted, considering it cooperation with the enemy. This incident follows Iran's decision to reclose the key shipping lane, barely 24 hours after announcing it would be open during a ceasefire. The closure was in retaliation for a U.S. blockade of Iranian ports, impacting global oil prices and European stock markets. The U.S. and Iran are currently observing a fragile truce until April 22nd. According to Focus Taiwan, Rick Osterloh, Google's Senior Vice President of Devices and Services, affirmed in a recent interview that Taiwan is playing a central role in Google's and the broader industry's transition towards AI-based computing. He praised Google's Taiwan team for its amazing R&D capabilities and highlighted the crucial contributions of key partners such as MediaTek and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Co., TSMC. Osterloh also underscored Taiwan's robust ecosystem, including its deep talent pool in silicon design and Android development, and Google's data center in Changhua, all perfectly aligning with Google's full-stack AI strategy. This strategy integrates AI across applications, models, and underlying technologies like data centers and chips, unifying its ecosystem around the Gemini family for various platforms. Google also launched its personal intelligence capability in Taiwan on April 15th, leveraging user interaction history for personalized responses. Looking ahead, Osterloh noted that the first generation of AI-native devices will enhance existing functions while incorporating new AI-driven capabilities, requiring a fundamental rethinking of user interfaces and underlying technologies. According to Liberty Times, the first-round results of Peru's presidential election, held on April 12th, are now expected to be announced in mid-May, and officials stated today. The delay is attributed to a chaotic voting process, including ballots not arriving on time at polling stations in the capital, Lima, and the need to review over 15,000 disputed ballots. Of these, About 30% pertain to the presidential election, with the remainder related to parliamentary elections. Despite the delays and confusion, the European Union's election observation mission provided a positive assessment of the election. With 93.4% of votes tallied so far, Japanese-Peruvian right-wing candidate Keiko Fujimori is temporarily leading with 17% support. Left-wing candidate Roberto Sanchez is currently in second place with 12%, while ultra-conservative Rafael Lopez Aliaga is a close third with 11.9%, indicating a tight race for the second spot. The top two candidates from this first round will advance to a decisive second-round runoff scheduled for June. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.